my channel. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If this is your second, third, or fourth time, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like button and bell to be notified when I post a new video. And don't forget to subscribe. So today, beautiful people, I'm bringing you guys a story time. It's a most embarrassing story time of my life, but it was fun. I don't regret it. And yeah, we had a good time, period. So it was my senior year in high school, and it was talent show was coming around, or in my case, they called it the O Factor, which is like the X Factor, but the O Factor because I went to Oxon Hill. So it was the O Factor. You know, every year I'm there. I said every year I kind of like was a scaredy cat, kind of like flaked out at the last minute. I think one year I auditioned, I didn't make it, but then I just like, you know what? Because I was nervous. My nerves got the best of me. You know, I was like, I'm gonna do it. So my senior year came. You know, you want to do everything your senior. You want to do extracurricular. You want to do everything because it's your last year. So I was kind of like, you know, debating whether I should do it or not. So I eventually, mind you, my sister went to a totally different high school, but it's extracurricular activities. So I'm looking like it shouldn't matter. So I was scared to do it myself. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna get my good girlfriend to do it, and I'm gonna get my sister to do it. We're gonna be a trio. We're gonna be a singing group, you know, period. So I finally got them both to do it with me, y'all. We was living real live, practicing. Like, we changed the song. So we was gonna do SWV. We tried Beyonce Listen. We tried Impossible by Chantel. We tried so many different songs until we got it narrowed down to one. Cater to You, Destiny's Child. So originally for our audition, we sung Thinking About You, Frank Ocean, which we sounded a little pitchy. We was a little nervous, and it ain't sound the best, but we ain't sound that bad. They let us through to the next round. But then they found out my sister didn't go to the school, so they was like, I don't know. But then they asked, and it was okay, you know, because after hours, you know, and they was like, it was fine. So we, so at that time, we thought we couldn't do it no more because she couldn't be in it. So me and my friend decided to audition separately after that, and we sung. It was, y'all, was so ghetto, y'all. We ended up auditioning on our lunch break hour, and our guidance counselors was our judges. And so we decided to audition for them because we thought my sister couldn't do it. So we said we should just audition with the two of us. So we auditioned again. We ended up singing, girl, my favorite song from Cheetah Girls, It's Over, from the second one. And so we sang it for the guidance counselors on our lunch break. They passed us through. It was easy, sweet. Then a week, like later on that week, they was like, your sister can do it. So we went back on plan A. We went back. My sister said we can do it. So we started going to rehearsals. We only had like a few rehearsals in after school hours, but we did rehearse like in our house. Like during the week, we would go to my friend's house, so she would come here, this and that. So we started rehearsing. At the last minute, we decided on Cater to You. So we started practicing and practicing, girl. They even made up a dance move in the back. They made up a dance routine. It was sweet, y'all. We was ready. Every time we went over to my friend's house, we always end up coming back home with like a stuffy nose, because they like kept slept with the windows and the air and stuff on, you know. In my house, we didn't sleep like that. So every time we would come home from our house, we'll always have like a stuffy nose or something like that. So we went over there after school every day. The night before the O Factor, we went over our house to spend the night, and it was cool. We practiced. We kind of like just chilled, and like we didn't really want to strain our voices. Tell me why the next morning we all woke up with stuffy noses and everything. Stuffy noses, and you know when your nose stuffed up, congested, you know the voice ain't where it's at. Okay. Then one of us started to lose our voice. So the day of the competition, we went to school like it was a regular school day. My sister came there after the school was out, after her school was out, because she got out of school earlier than we did. So she came there, and we was ready. So, but prior to the O Factor happening that night, we had like a sound check that like a couple hours before. So they went through the rundown from the first performer to the last performer. So when it got to us, we was scared as shit. On top of nerves, on top of signing a horse, on top of signing a hot mess, y'all. We went up there, we embarrassed ourselves on sound check. So the other people up there cheering us, like, y'all got it. At that point, they was like, fuck it, you know, the show won't go on regardless. Y'all on it, y'all about to get it done, period. So during the show sound check, we off beat, off key, the music messing up. We just scared, nervous, on a hot mess. And we like, you know what? At the end of the day, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna nail it. So that's when, you know, we used to wear our hair in braids, me and my sister. So we took our braids out and had like fake me out braid outs. And then my friend had, I think she had a braid out too. So we had on all black, the go-to black shirt, black leggings, and we had on the red and white chucks. Thought we was slaying with the red lips. We backed it behind stage. We had the crowds going to performance, and it's funny because prior to us going, you know, we was laughing at a couple of performances, and we picked our name out the day of, which was B.B.S. for Brittany, Brandy, and Sierra. So we picked our name out, and so that's what the initials stand for, B.B.S. We said that's gonna be our name, B.B.S. We came with it the day of. So it's getting close to our turn. Mind you, we in the audience watching, but when it get close to your time, you got to go backstage. So we knew that when a certain person went on, we had to go back and, you know, prepare. Y'all, tell me why it was time for us to go on stage. They in their chairs, whatever, getting ready for their dance. I go first. I'm doing Beyonce part. Y'all, I'm nervous as hell. Girl, I start singing. You could tell I'm nervous, but you know what? At that point, I don't even care. I'm just feeling it. So I'm singing. I'm off key and everything, singing Beyonce part. You know, when you sing Destiny Child, you gotta be on beat, honey. You gotta come to slay, especially when you're doing Beyonce part. So we singing. My sister got Michelle. My friend got Kelly. So we finished the performance. Tell me why I tried to hit that high note at the end and sounded a hot mess. Y'all, I searched up and down for the video. If I could insert that clip there, I would. Y'all, when I tell y'all, we tried to sing that note on the key on the song and it sounded a hot fucking mess. Girl, I heard people laughing. I heard people just everything. So afterwards, we didn't win, of course. We did not win the O Factor. You know, we didn't win. Y'all, was so impressed. I invited my favorite teacher to come watch. She kept saying she couldn't, but she ended up coming back and watching it. I was so fucking embarrassed. So after everybody won it and it's all said and done, everybody going home and leaving the auditorium, we walk up behind this group of people, and this boy was like, man, everybody sounded good except for this and that B.B.S. We was like, we went to school the next day. People act like it wasn't nothing. I was good, you know, but it was definitely an embarrassing experience. I remember prior to our performing, one of the boys in my class like, what's y'all name? B.B.S. Oh, for Big Black and Sticky. So it was a interesting experience. I don't say I regret it. I just do say that we could have picked a better song choice, have been way more better prepared. You know, we wasn't no performer. We was amateurs out there thinking we was Destiny's Child. So it was definitely a fun experience. I really wish I had the video clip because I would have clipped that whole video clip inside this video for you guys to see that, because it's definitely one to remember, one to go in the books that I will never forget. Like, yeah. Y'all gotta tell me, were y'all in like talent shows in high school? Because I'm telling you, I'm like, even to this day, I'm like, y'all, we gotta go somewhere, open mic night or something to redeem ourselves. But it was a fun experience overall. So that's my story time for you guys today. At the end of the day, whether you can sing or not, it's all about having fun, having a good time. Don't care what nobody think. And we went out there not caring what anybody thought. And to this day, I don't regret doing it because it was a fun experience. I learned a lot, but it was a fun experience. So rest in peace to B.B.S, you know, gone but never forgotten. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.